Hello there everyone, this is Neko Knight here, getting ready to play The Infected. So today I'm going to be going over some things with you all. One of the first things is the new way the game starts. I have my own little lore behind this on why and how we ended up in this position and all that. But for now, we're going to be covering a lot of the new stuff in the update, or at least explaining it. First is the ATV recovery repair thing. In other words, we now have an ATV we can use to run around and do all kinds of fun stuff. As we do that, we can pick up the tire and all that, place it in here. Usually it's easy to find the stuff. As I go along, I will be showing tips, tricks, helpful hints, and other fun little tidbits. One of the first ones I will actually get off right the bat, and that is, well, first, this. Repeat last. The second thing is the itempedia. If you don't know what the hell you're trying to craft, you can always simply go here, and as long as you have the items, boop, it appears. You can craft it and then repeat, craft, repeat, craft, repeat, craft. Now you might be wondering, why do you need 4 axes? And this is the tip I was going to be showing you. So first off, the first tip I show you, you technically only need 1 axe, but the second one, you're going to kind of want 4. So the first tip is this. You know how in the patch update you can no longer spam click this? As you can see here, I'm not actually chopping. Well, they half fixed it, half didn't. There is another way to do it, and that is this, where you press 1 and 2 and spam the click button, and you can speed chop. Here, I'll show you. And now, it's not 100% perfect, but if done right, you can time that where it takes you 3 seconds to get it chopped down. And the other method, this one is, that one I didn't time the clicking properly, so it took a little bit longer. But if you spam the buttons just right, you can speed click. And what I mean is you press, let's say your axe is in number 1. You press 2, an empty slot, and then 1 again, and hit the click. You can, as you can see, it switches out quickly. This one requires a little bit of timing. It does work. And now for tip number 2, the other method to do this one. This one I don't like, it's a pain, and all that fun stuff. Actually, and that is, you know, the mouse wheel? See how it switches your blade? This is where you need the 4 with, because now if you use both hands and you speed through with this, you can simply speed chop. This one's less reliable, but as you can see, it still speed chops. Those are the 2 methods to speed chopping trees. Otherwise, you simply boop, 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 and ta-da! So, depending on how you like to do this will depend on which method you will use. You can either use the double key to speed through this very quickly, or you can use the mouse wheel and just like that. So now that we've covered the 2 other methods to chop trees, we're going to continue on with collecting the parts for the vehicle. Some new things they've done in the update is this. You can now, oh wow, what the hell? Talk about luck. I was not expecting to get this. This is going to be, those are important for later on for other tips. But you can now loot containers like this. One thing that I would like, well, first off, is I don't drop my tire when I pull loot out. And the second is being able to pick things while I'm carrying stuff like this. As you can see, I'm carrying the tire. I would like to be able to pick this stuff up. Logically, I understand, yeah, you can't actually, that if you're doing this in real life, you would either have to set the tire down or hold it in one hand, which this tire looks like you can hold it in one hand. Some other things I would like them to add is the ability to press and hold E. And what that does is simply you sit there and it will automatically fill everything in. That would be a nice touch to have. Alright, so that's where you get the cans, that's where you get the tire. This is where you go upstairs for the iron. And you will find 2 here. Make sure to check the... Ooh! I can make a bone spear. And what do we got here? Iron fragments. Glass would be useful, but not right now. I don't know if you leave loot in this, if it will prevent it from respawning. So I'm going to remove that out just in case. Rope, feather. There's another tip that I would like to tell you, but this one is near impossible to duplicate unless you have a computer and you purposely lag it out. And what that is where you take something, for example, this, which has 2, and if you look, this screen pops up. So when the computer lags, you can, if you're still able to, you can grab this and drag it over. When it lags, it will pop up. That won't pop up right away. That will reappear, and then you can go over, repeat this, and when the lag stops, you can hit confirm and then confirm, and then it will drop the first set and the second set, and that will equal a duplication of the item. Now, like I said, that one is very hard, very painful, and I recommend not actually doing that one. Because, first off, you're not going to be able to accurately repeat that, and second, it's an exploit. For people who like me, who are limited on time, here are the screws on the table back in here. For people like me who are currently working a full-time job and doing this and doing that and helping taking care of family, we need to be able to speed build our way through everything. So sometimes that means taking advantage of things like the speed chop. Now, it doesn't actually save you significant time. I've done tests on it with the timing. If you use the double key method, you can save up to 3 seconds. In other words, it takes about 6 seconds or 5.65 seconds or so to chop down a tree holding with the axe and doing this. Or you can do it in about 3 seconds doing the 1-2 spam click button. You can also use 3-4 and 1-4 and any other combination, but for me that's just that. You can use, so it's not really, it's mostly down the timing. Now that we've got this, we're going to next have to find a place to set up. And for me, I want to set up a base up here. Whether or not I can reach that is another question. But as someone who loves to experiment with things, I am curious what the hell would happen up here. Would I be immortal to any Vambi or vampires and garwolves or goblins? Would I be able to get snow? Because if so, then that would help with that. But then we got food issue. So I do have experiments. Ooh, I didn't know you can actually move around with the map. Nice. Actually, oh, driving while on a using a map. Oh, doesn't work too well. Now I understand why they say don't drive from text. Alright, before I get confused with that. They also introduced animal husbandry and a few other things. Can I? Nope. Okay, had to test. So I think I need to reduce the sound of this real quick. Alright, well, I'm sorry about this. I don't know how to turn down the ATV. So now that I've covered the speed chopping, which still works, I've also covered a couple other. Ooh, I forgot about this. Wait. Oh right, it automatically puts. Okay, I was like, some suggestions. Oh, and since I covered the crafting little repeat here, which is amazing. This is a very nice addition. This here is also a nice addition. You can also go back to here for bulk. You've got 10, 20, 50, 10, 15. Ooh, bulk clay. That's absolutely amazing. So other suggestion. Oh yeah, did I check this? Yes. Other suggestions. The bandages. I would appreciate. Oh right, we can't do anything while on this. That's kind of stupid. I would like to be able to check my inventory and stuff. The bandages. I would appreciate if we could combine those two into one. What I mean by that is medical bandages and bandages. We can use the medical bandages to heal any issues we might have. Like, I don't know, regular things, non-infections, and we can use the medical also for infections because... I'll drop that. I might come back through here later. But basically, it's annoying having to use two different bandages. Ooh. It would be nice to have it consolidated down into one bandage. Alright, at some point we're gonna have to find a place to build. I have a couple ideas that interest me. First one is right over here. That's like an island over there. What else? Another place that interests me is, besides the mountain up here, is there's a spot right here. This would be like a nice, very fun little fortress place where you can set up, but the problem is I don't know if the enemies, how far away the enemies can spawn away, and how far you can set land claims. Because if you can clear out this entire place to the point no enemies can spawn in, then you could have all the enemies come up through here and you have a choke point. Another place that interests me is places like this here, these islands, and this area here. They interest me. The problem is figuring out a spot that's decently close to a cave. You know what? I know where I'm gonna make this series build. It's gonna be this island here. We're gonna go to this island and we're gonna build here. So we're gonna have to follow up along this path up here, and we're gonna make a stop somewhere here. We're gonna have to build our own road. This will be semi-close to this area, which I can build a road here, or yeah, build a road and travel along here up to there. Or I can come out and drive along here to there, but either way, it's gonna be here's where I'm choosing. So we're gonna head on over there. Here we are. We're at our current destination. I think my current end goal is to eventually build a place up there so I can be the ruler of this map. I can be like looking down at everybody and just be like, you're all Yes. Alright, so we have a rock spot there, which, ooh, is that a tree on top of that? Or is that just a really tall tree? I wonder if that's a really tall tree. Oh, it's a rock on it. Or, oop, you flip. Fine. Well, oh, there's a couple trees. Dang it. Oh, out of stamina. I hate that. Ooh, a sheep. This might be a spot to build, but no, I'm gonna build on the island. So since this is a basic, and it's not even an island, since it's basically where I can walk through it, there's a high likelihood the Van Beast can get through this. But this will be one hell of a build. Ooh, this area has a lot of potential. I could build, depending on how the physics of construction works, I could potentially build across from there to there, and then maybe even build a bridge all the way over here. But I am curious how this is going to work, and I think I'm going to have to set up a place, poles, not poles, but fences all along this here, which is going to be quite interesting. We have trees that's going to be respawning every 5 days. So we're going to need to set up some things. I want to set the claim up there. I don't know if I can climb up this. I might. Oh, yep. Okay, I can set it up here. Sweet. The problem is I don't know if I'll be able to actually place foundations and stuff on this. So first we need to go into, what is it, inventory, craft, technologies, itempedia. We need to actually build other and land claim. Can we adjust the height of this? What was it, X scroll wheel? No. Shift scroll wheel? No. Control? No. Alt? No. Right click? Nope, that's my block. I had to change that. Oh, I'm a little disappointed. We can't control the height of this. I would love to shrink this down so that it's like this high, but off this rock here. Oh well. I guess we can stick this a little bit lower and then build over it. Actually, we're going to want to place this in a spot that can be claimed. Another thing would be nice is the ability to see how far we can place this. I would appreciate that, because I'm not sure where the hell I can place this. No place like home. Enter name. The fake is land. Actually, what's with the double name? Noise, light meter, visible radius. Like if they had this, oops. If they had this right here, right off the bat, that would be great. Oh wow, I have an impressive radius. Sadly, I can't reach up over there, but still. Ooh, almost could touch that. Alright, well, let's get down to building. We're gonna need to... Okay. Dang it, no medical things. Alright, so we're gonna start chopping down trees and start getting other fun stuff. And we're gonna need to set up some log holders. So let's see, inventory. All right, there's, was it, no, not F1, F2, no, F3, no, F4, yes, F4 it was. We're gonna need to get a foundation. We're gonna need to get a shelter. We're gonna need to get a couple other things. The reason why I say a foundation Oh, we can do it with this. That's cheap. Okay, we're gonna need one of those. We're gonna need, what was it? F3? No, 4. We're gonna need one of these. We may not be able to place that there. The reason, can I trick? All right, we're gonna have to test out whether or not we can get that there. But for now, let's just chop this down real quick. Yeah, I'm not timing it right. Definitely wasn't timing it right. But you're gonna want to get the forge up as soon as possible. And once you do that, you'll be good to go. And because you're gonna want the cart. Alright, we need planks. We need to get the other thingies built. F4. And like I said, that speed chopping is just down the timing. If you can time it better, you can get it to 3 seconds. What was it? Oh, placeables. Workbench. Saw bench. We need a saw bench. Place 1, 2, 3. Most people do 3 because you can hold 3 logs, and as you can see here, it takes 6 planks, and that's 3 of those because those give you whatever. I need to work. I need to work on timing that better. Build a saw bench. Sweet. It might work better without the double or triple axe, it seems. I might have to actually try without the double, or I need to click faster. But as you can see, it does speed it up, just not a whole lot. Oop. So basically what you're doing is you're trading speed versus number of clicks. How fast and how much do you want to click to get something done versus simply just this. Which actually, I don't know if clicking and holding, I don't know if click, hold, and doing that is more efficient or not. But the more you practice, the better it gets. Oh right, I forgot the block. If you're not careful, you're gonna pull up your shield as you're doing this. Build a foundation. Yes, yes. Inventory. We're going to get, what is this? Ah, sweet. You can put one of these on it once you've gotten the everything done. So I can just simply place this and use it and move it for later. The reason why you want the foundation is because the stone furnace. As you can see, I timed that one really good, and ta-da! That was actually pretty fast. A lot faster than normal. Alright, let's grab all this. We'll throw it in here. We'll throw this all onto here. And then from there, we'll try and get, what is it? B. We're going to need a fireplace. We're going to need a couple other things. So, what is it? Placeables. We're going to need this. We're going to need at least 3 of them. So, oops, I forgot. E, and E. The reason why you want 3 is because 1, 2, 3 is 2, 4, 6 cooking spots. You throw on 5 rocks, and once you throw on 6 rocks in the beginning, and then once you've got those all set, you can pull off the 6 rocks. You'll get 6 pieces. You can throw the 5 onto here and cook a metal ingot. You can throw 5 more rocks onto here, and as you're doing that, you can switch it over. So you get 5 rocks melted, 1 ingot made. 5 rocks melted, 1 ingot made. Repeat. Alright. So let's continue to get this all pumped in. We're going to need a lot of stones, which means we're going to need to, yes, gather a stone. We're going to have to make a pick. But for now, I'll wait on that. The fun thing is if you do this right, you can chop from a range. Like, I don't know how far. See? Look at that. From a range. Oops, I'm messing my timing up. Dang it. Oh well. Mostly it comes down to timing. As you learn to properly time, you're good to go. So I don't know if they're gonna fix that, because I'm not sure if it's gonna be harder to fix that or if they're gonna leave it alone, because as you just saw, I found 3 ways or 2 other ways to do it, which is the funny part. Okay. We're gonna need to get stones. And we're also going to need stick holders. So, where is it? Placeables. Storage. Plank stand. We're going to need 1 of you. Oops. And then we're going to need placeables, storage, firewood stand, plank stand. We're going to need a log stand, and then we're going to need a stick stand, and there we go. Now we can start chopping down trees. We're going to need sticks, lots and lots of sticks. Oh, and we're going to need firewood too. There we go. That one was a perfect timed. Ooh. Don't go... Whoa. Gotta be careful with logs on logs. Log on log action apparently causes logs to fly. We're also gonna need a firewood setup because... you... Do I... Really? Fine. Alright, now we got sticks. We're gonna need a log plank, firewood holder, which is gonna be needed, and then we're gonna need to placeables, get the plank built next, and after you get the plank built next, you're good to go. Firewood. Okay, now we can harvest these down into sticks, which will be great. Now we can put the firewood in there, and we can chop down the trees. The first thing you're gonna want to go for is the cart. I'll cover that in my next video, because we're reaching the end of this video, which I got it pretty far, pretty decent, pretty good. Oops, no more room. So we're gonna finish getting these sticks and planks and other fun stuff done. And then after that, we'll work on the next episode, which will be getting these. And then from there, we'll probably try and get the cart and so on and so on. Our noise value seems to be at a 0.26, which I'm not sure when that induces attacks and what's going to happen there. But for now, if you enjoyed, please like, If you didn't, I understand. It was just me talking a lot and screwing around and probably not showing the game off that well. But I mean, if you watch my videos, you'll end up learning tips, tricks, helpful hints, other tidbits, things that you might not have realized you could do but can. And is there no actually height limit? I'll have to check if there's a height limit. But I like to experiment, I like to figure things out, and all kinds of other fun stuff. If you want to see more of this series, you can check out my other older series on other things. This is the first episode, but if you're watching this after I've done a couple of videos, then check out the end screen credits. For now, if you want to see other games I play, make sure to check out my channel. I do play other games in the process. And if you want to be added onto the end screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After about 2ish or so weeks, I'll add you on. If you leave before then, I'll remove you off because it's for people who gave me a chance. For now, I'll have to say bye bye and see you next time.